You know this feeling. You sit down on day one with a new notebook, a clean desk, and big goals. You tell yourself, this time, I'm not messing it up. And for the first few days, you're unstoppable. You wake up early, study for hours, and actually feel proud of yourself. But then, around day 5, day 6, maybe day 10, something just breaks. You skip one day, then another, and suddenly you're back to zero. And the worst part? It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you don't care, because you do care, a lot. So why does this keep happening? Why do some students start strong but never finish? Here's the truth most people won't tell you. It's not about motivation or discipline. It's a pattern, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Students who always quit don't fail at the end, they fail at the beginning. Sounds weird, right? But think about it. When you start something new, you don't just start, you go all in. You study 6 hours on day 1, build the perfect routine, and try to change your entire life overnight. And it feels amazing at first. But that version of you isn't sustainable. It's like sprinting a marathon. You look strong in the beginning, but you burn out before the real race even starts. How many times have you told yourself, from tomorrow, I'll study 5 hours every day, when yesterday you couldn't even do 1 hour? That gap, that's where everything breaks. You're not inconsistent, you're just too extreme at the start. And your brain hates extremes. It wants comfort and stability. So when you suddenly go from 0 to 100, your brain pushes back hard. That's why after a few days, you feel tired, unmotivated, and even bored of the thing you were excited about. Then comes that dangerous thought, maybe I'm just not that kind of person. Pause right there. That thought is the trap, because it's not your identity that's the problem, it's your approach. So what should you do instead? Keep it simple, no complicated systems. Start smaller than you think. Not small, smaller. If you think you can study for 3 hours, start with 45 minutes. If you think you can finish 10 chapters, start with 2. It might feel too easy, but that's the point. Consistency loves easy. The goal isn't to impress yourself on day 1, it's to show up on day 10. Because let's be honest, what's better, studying 6 hours for 3 days or 1 hour for 30 days? You already know the answer. Next, stop relying on motivation. Motivation is random. Some days it shows up, most days it doesn't. Instead of asking, do I feel like studying, ask, what's the smallest thing I can do right now? Open the book, read 1 page, solve 2 questions. That's it. Because once you start, momentum takes over. 1 page becomes 5 before you even realize it. You don't need motivation to start, you need movement. Another important step is building a low-day system. Most students only plan for their best days. But what about the days when you feel tired, lazy, or mentally drained? You need a backup plan. On a normal day, maybe you study for 2 hours. On a low day, just do 20 minutes. The rule is simple. No 0 days. Because once you hit 0, it becomes easier to hit 0 again. That's how streaks die. Not with big failures, but with small breaks. Finally, let go of perfection. You don't need perfect days. You need repeatable days. Some days will be messy. Some days you won't focus. Some days you'll feel like quitting. Do it anyway. Imperfect action beats perfect planning every single time. Here's the final truth. The students who succeed aren't the smartest or the most motivated. They're the ones who don't disappear. They show up when it's boring, when it's hard, and when nothing feels exciting. That's the difference. So, let's recap. You don't quit because you're weak. You quit because you start too big, rely on motivation, don't plan for bad days, and chase perfection. Fix these 4 things and everything changes. So, here's your challenge. Tonight, don't plan a perfect routine. Don't set crazy goals. Just do 1 small thing. 10 minutes, 1 page, 1 step. And then tomorrow, do it again. That's how real growth starts. Not with hype, but with consistency.